Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope I'm not looking very scary because I just started the video and I realized I'm not wearing any lip color. I don't know how I'm looking, so please bear with me because I'm intending to keep this video short and to the point. So a very common question that keeps coming up to me or keeps coming back to me is that can you suggest a few fragrances that is suitable for beginners, fragrances that are niche, not just designer. So I understand, just like I was at some point of time, many of you are completely die-hard designer fragrance buffs and you have never tried any beyond the designer perfumes, and it's not unusual that you have your usual fears and apprehensions about these brands and how they will be. So without further ado, let's get started. One more thing that I would like to clarify is I have selected fragrance houses that are within the 5,000 to 6,000 price bracket, because most of the niche fragrances are way above 10,000, way above 15,000 at some point of time. There are even those that go beyond 20,000 rupees, Indian rupees, and it may not be advisable for a beginner to jump in with such an expensive purchase, even though they are extremely beautiful, and even though sometimes we ourselves, as reviewers, we say amazing things about them. So you take your time. There are decants available, there are samples available, so you can always go for a discovery set which has those 7.5 ml sets of 4 or 5 from the house itself, and you can kind of test them on your skin and over a period of time, and then decide accordingly before taking such a plunge. That's one information. Secondly, I have tried to keep all these fragrance brands that I have selected for today's video within the price bracket of 5,000 to 7,000 rupees. I'm saying 5 to 7, but most of them are like 5.5 to 6.5 bracket, but then sometimes it may go a little higher because retailers have to pay duties and stuff like that, and sometimes these are very difficult to procure, so the prices may go up a little bit. But I've tried to keep, I have purchased them within that bracket, so I've selected on that basis. So the first fragrance house that I've selected is Carner Barcelona. I've heard amazing things about fragrances like Tardis and Elborn, and I have D600, which is a beautifully powdery, soft powder, woody kind of a fragrance, perfect for the workplace, perfect for a day-long scenario, especially on a hot summer day. You don't want something too overwhelming, so this is a fantastic fragrance for that. The projection is very, very mild on this. It becomes almost like a skin scent after a while, but you can get the scent around you, so that makes it perfect for an office or a professional scenario where you need to keep it very low profile. It's a beautiful perfume. I just have one from the house, but I've had the opportunity to sniff two of the others that I just mentioned, Elborn and Tardis, and I found them equally likable. So that is one brand. The next brand that I would like to suggest is Montale. Montale has a huge range of amazing fragrances, and they are extremely pocket friendly priced, and you don't need to shell out a whole lot of money to get these amazing fragrances. Montale comes with a promise of longevity and projection, huge projection, huge longevity, very, very strong longevity. And some of the Montale fragrances are hits, like Intense Cafe, there's Ristretto Intense Cafe, then there's Rose's Mask. There are plenty of others. Chocolate Greedy is one on my wish list. Again, there are plenty of oud and chocolatey coffee and rose and coffee. There are plenty of coffee, chocolate, oud, vanilla, amazing floral perfumes. Everything. You have a whole range of Montale perfumes that are extremely gorgeous on everybody, and they're perfectly unisex, and you can enjoy them for most part of the year, but yes, maybe not the hot summer days. So as far as discussing the house is concerned, it comes with the promise of a longevity, it comes with the promise of a huge projection. The price range is also very, very approachable. There is only one thing that you might find if you're a fragrance buff already, if you're using a lot of designer fragrances, there is one little thing that you may find not very appropriate, which is the opening. Even when you sniff it from here, the opening of Montale fragrances comes with a certain amount of synthetic vibe, certain amount, and they are very likable, but that synthetic thing is there. But if you can get over that, then you will be able to enjoy the fragrance. And for beginners, I think it will be a good choice. The next perfume that I will come to is another favorite house of mine, and I have quite a few from this brand. This is Mancera, and Mancera is again an amazing range of perfumes. You will have almost any kind of combination that you like, whether it's oud, whether it's a freshie, whether it's a kind of floral, rose kind of vanilla, or rose, or anything at all you have in mind, they have it on their shelves. And this in my hand is Instant Crush, and this is an amazing fragrance. Very good longevity, very strong projection, but again not very well suited for the summer months. And as I just told you, they have a whole lot of other fragrances which are suited to the hot and humid conditions in our country, very well suited for the summer months, no matter where you live. And like aquatic or fresh and lime kind of fragrances. Again, they come with a very pocket friendly price tag. It comes with the promise of a good perfume. And again, one more thing that I would like to say over here, because if you see, this is a decant I have of another Mancera fragrance, which is called Velvet Vanilla. This is an amazing vanilla, tuberose vanilla fragrance, something that I am really scared of this perfume. This is a gorgeous perfume, but I'm not a tuberose fan. The intensity of this perfume gets to me, and if you love tuberose, this is something you need to go for. If you love vanilla and tuberose, then this is the ultimate vanilla tuberose fragrance. This comes with a longevity that sounds like a serious commitment. It does not go off even after 72 hours. That is the kind of longevity. That's my personal experience, which I'm telling you. So Mancera also is a gorgeous fragrance brand. Whatever I have, I love them. They are unique in their own way. They try to go into areas. Actually, I should have selected Cedrat Boise. That is more of a freshy kind of a fragrance and more suited for the summer months. And they kind of experiment with certain notes and certain ingredients, which is amazing. And they keep the prices in a way which is very approachable. Their fragrances are very likable. There is a tad bit synthetic opening, which is, in my opinion, just for a while at the top, at the opening, which sometimes when it comes to Velvet Vanilla, it becomes a little choking. When it comes to Instant Crush or even Cedrat Boise, I don't even notice it. They are that good. So I couldn't recommend Mancera and Montale enough for the value for money they provide. Now I come to another fragrance, which is also one of my favorite. I just have one from this house, and they all look good, but this is more for all of you who are going to work every day and you need workplace scenario perfumes more often than other types of perfumes. So I spoke about Carner Barcelona for that reason, and the next perfume that I have here is from the Different Company. This is again a very niche brand. Amazing perfume. This has a serious longevity. The projection is very mild. It stays around you like a bubble, and at the same time keeps you refreshed for as long as 8 hours. Bottles are also very portable if you want to carry this in your bag. They are perfectly unisex. They go both for men and women, and they are extremely friendly when it comes to prices. This is a high quality niche perfume you have for a very affordable range. I will not name the price right now because mine was bought, I think, about 2 years back or 2.5, 3 years back. But the prices have really not gone up that much. So Different Company is a gorgeous perfume brand. So I come to the top 2 of my list because these are 2 of my most favorite perfume brands, and I have a whole lot of perfumes from these two brands, and I will be doing individual videos for both of them, so just give me a little time. The second perfume that comes up on this list is no less favorite, but somebody had to take the number 2 spot. This is Nishane. I picked up Zen today, but Zen is not the only one. I have a whole lot of other fragrances. You can check out anything from Nishane. There are testers available which come, say, about a little less than the retail packs. There are absolutely company sealed retail packs available. So they all range between 5 to 6.5, maximum 7,000. You know, it's a very, very beautiful brand with a whole lot of amazing fragrances, perfectly niche, perfectly unisex, anyone can wear it. And for what I can understand, most of the perfumes, including Ani, which is like a heavy vanilla fragrance, can be used throughout the year, in my opinion. And all the other perfumes that I've got, I'll make an individual video very soon, so you can check that out. Like you know, almost all the perfumes that are there are summer friendly, are all the year round, you know, perfumes. Extremely high quality, extremely well rounded, and I don't think Nishane needs too much of a recommendation. It's an already established and a very, very you know, favorite brands of many perfume lovers. The next perfume that I have in my hand is from a brand which is like an all-time favorite. I just love this brand. I will be making an individual video for this brand as well, and this is Serge Lutens. Now Serge Lutens is wow, it's, to my opinion, one of the most creative, one of the most affordable fragrance houses, niche fragrance houses. You might find that the current owner of this brand is Shiseido, which is a Japanese skincare brand. So the lines between the niche and the designer worlds, you know, kind of get blurry at times. But having said that, I have to agree that Serge Lutens has retained its creativity, its appeal, its uniqueness, and its individuality, even through all the corporate changes that may be happening at the company level. But the creativity of the perfumers and the commitment to creating artistic perfumes is not compromised at all. I have quite a few, and I intend to get even more, because Serge Lutens is by far one of the most affordable and one of the most creative, gorgeous, unique fragrance houses that I can think of. You know, if I had to keep just one brand, which is quite impossible, of niche fragrances in my cupboard, I think I'll go for Serge Lutens. But it's quite impossible for me to do that, but I know if I had to, I'd go for Serge Lutens, because you have a whole lot of fragrances to cater to all kinds of preferences in this range. So that's it in my short video. I hope so. I don't know what is the length of the video right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I just loved bringing it to you. I will see you very soon in my next one. Till then, lots of love.